Hi guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. In this episode, I'm out on Stillhouse Hollow Reservoir, just south of Belton, Texas, on the west side of I-35 for the sixth and final regular season event of the Media Bass Austin Individuals. These first couple fish I catch this morning, I don't have both of my cameras set up. I just have the front camera going, but I'm throwing a Rapala DT20. So stay tuned. I'm gonna run my intro clip and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Just getting started on Stillhouse Hollow. Throw in a DT20 deep diving crankbait, and I'm catching a few on this first area I'm starting on. This one here, gonna be a keeper, and then after this I'm gonna get both of my cameras set up. Water temp is about 83 degrees, and water's pretty clear. You can see down 5 to 10 feet, I would say.
Yeah, that's good. Number 3. Come on, big buddy. On my side.
This was a catfish, unfortunately. I get this thing off the hook. I did get to practice out here about 4 hours last weekend, and I was catching fish deeper in the 12 to 22 foot range, throwing a Carolina rig and a Ned rig. So this morning, it seems like the deep diving crankbait is working well. I'll try to incorporate some of the things I learned in practice, put together a limit, and go from there. Here I'm throwing
a little tiny Ned rig, and I don't even think it's hitting the bottom most of the time. I'm just kind of jigging it up and down, letting it free fall, and when they're there, they're pretty quick to attack it. Barely hooked. Giant. Woo.
Well, not quite a giant,
Oh,
but the
yeah.
biggest one I've caught so
Oh,
far.
yeah.
It looked pretty big down in that water, and with my magnified prescription sunglasses, it looked like it was a 5 pounder. But the water was so clear, I could see that thing was skin hooked on its lip with the back
Oh, yeah.
trouble. It was
Heck
barely hooked,
yeah.
and as I
Woo.
put the net out, it just jumped off the hook into the net. So that one worked out well. The Ned rig is such a great tactic in clear water. It works year round, really, and when you get around fish that are grouped together, they just fight over it, and it's a great lure. Starting to learn more about the Ned rig. It does catch keepers. It catches big ones. Here, I'm throwing it on a 6.6 medium rod with 8-pound fluorocarbon, and I don't even know how big the little jig head is. It's like less than an eighth of an ounce. It's a tiny little jig head. Feeling pretty good about the Ned rig late in the day. It's catching fish, and I'm culling. So just moving around this deeper drop off. Um, just throwing the Ned rig out there, lifting it, letting it free fall, and I'm getting some bites.
It was a good day of fishing. I caught a limit, cooled a handful of times, had a long crazy week of work, so it felt really great to get out on the water and do some fishing. I do air conditioning work, so the summer's a pretty crazy time of year for me. Hopefully I'll be able to get out and do some early morning fishing trips the next few months, but really looking forward to the second half of the bass fishing season. Will be in September, October, November. The Media Bass Individuals Championship will be on Toledo Bend September 12th and 13th. Today I had 5 fish for $11.93. I heard some bigger fish were caught on a jig and the frog bite was going on today. Yeah, I only had one topwater blow up, but I like the pattern that I had going. The deep diving crankbait with the Ned rig. It just felt right to be throwing those lures today. If I'd put in a little more time, I might have had some better areas, got some more weight, and who knows, maybe ran into a bigger fish. But this lake is awesome. It does remind me a lot of Amistad. I've heard a few stories about old tournaments that used to be out here, and this place had the nickname of Baby Amistad. Really cool lake. Congratulations to the guys that did well. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate all the subscribers. If you hadn't already subscribed, please consider clicking the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner, and if you've already subscribed, please consider clicking the bell notification to see all my future videos when they come out. My next video is going to be Big Bass Splash on Toledo Bend here in a couple weeks. Thanks everybody, good luck, and I'll see you out there.